Welcome to FPL Cheat Sheet Briefing, the podcast that gives you a data-driven edge in the Fantasy Premier League.
And that edge is exactly what we're aiming for today. We're diving deep into the optimal data-driven teams for GameWeek 8, specifically looking at the wildcard, the free hit, and the differentials wildcard options too.
Right, covering all the bases for how managers might be approaching this week.
Exactly. But first, we got to do our homework. A quick look back at how our GameWeek 7 predictions actually stacked up.
Yeah, got to hold ourselves accountable. And GameWeek 7, it was a tough one, wasn't it? Really low scores for a lot of people out there.
Oh, definitely. It was pretty brutal, actually. Weak points totals across the board. And, our predicted free hit team certainly felt that pain.
Okay, let's quickly run through it then. The wildcard team first, the one built for the longer term. How did that one do?
That one was pretty solid, actually. It did what a wildcard should. We projected the starting 11 at about 65.5 expected points.
And the actual
came in at 69 actual points. So better than expected for the starters. The whole 15-player squad was predicted at 70.5 expected points, landed on 69 actual.
Yeah.
So, pretty close. Shows the model's pretty consistent for that long-term view.
Okay, consistency, we like that. Now, the elephant in the room, the free hit team, that was a big punt for GameWeek 7, right? Notably without Haaland. How did that gamble play out?
Yeah, that was the big miss. Need to be upfront about that. We projected the starting 11, this high-ceiling team, at 70.75 expected points.
And it scored.
Only 63 actual points. The total for all 15 was projected at 76 expected points, came in at 63. So, a significant underperformance there.
13 points off the starting FCA projection. Wow. Was that just, classic FPL variance, or did the model miss something specific? Leaving Haaland out was a big call.
It feels like mostly variance combined with that huge structural decision, The algorithm saw high expected points floors for the other premiums we picked based on the fixtures.
But they just didn't deliver.
Exactly. They blanked. And when that happens, not having Haaland really, really hurts on a week like that. It's a bit of an outlier event, Reminds you that short-term volatility is always a factor, even if the data looks good beforehand.
FPL being FPL. Okay. Yeah. But then there's the success story, the differentials wildcard, low ownership players. That one seemed to smash it.
Oh, it absolutely did. This team, players with 15% total selected by or less, it just flew. We projected the starting 11 around 67 expected points.
Yeah.
Delivered 71 actual points. And the whole squad predicted 71.7, hit 74 actual points. Just fantastic.
That's huge. So the takeaway for managers trying to climb the ranks?
Simple. Differentials can absolutely win. Seriously. No Salah, no Haaland, and it still came out on top. When the data points to low on players in good spots, it's a legit strategy for massive rank gains. Risk, but, calculated risk based on data.
Love that validation. Okay, let's turn the page. GameWeek 8. We start with the core strategy for many, the optimal wildcard team. This is for managers building for the medium to long term, right?
Precisely. This isn't just about Game Week 8. It's thinking maybe the next 8-10 game weeks. We've built it right on the 100.0 million budget. The starting 11 is projected to score 59.52 expected points in Game Week 8.
And the big headline structural decision here, looking at the team, no Haaland. But Salah is in. Talk us through that, because that's a massive call for a long-term wildcard.
It is, and it's all about value distribution. And looking at fixture consistency down the line, the model isn't saying Haaland's bad, obviously not.
Of course.
But taking that huge chunk of budget, the 14 million, away from him lets you spread the value. You get stronger premium defenders, a better bench maybe, and crucially, you keep Salah. And Salah's expected points floor over the next, say, 6 fixtures looks incredibly reliable according to the data.
So it's like diversifying the portfolio, spreading the risk rather than putting all the eggs in one very expensive Haaland basket.
That's a great way to put it, Lowering the variance, building a stronger overall spine for the team, aiming for consistent returns week after week.
Makes sense. So where does that redistributed budget go? Let's look at the defense. Newcastle seems heavily favored.
Yeah, we're strong on Newcastle. Their defensive numbers are just, exceptional this season. So we've doubled up. Botman at 4.9 million and Trippier at 5.0 million.
Why that specific pairing?
Okay, so Botman, based on the projections, offers basically the highest clean sheet potential per million you can get over the next 5 weeks. He's the anchor.
Solid.
And Trippier, Yeah, he costs a bit more, but he brings that attacking threat, that really boosts your expected points floor. It's a nice blend of pure defense and attacking upside.
And who else is holding down the fort?
We've also got Calafiori from Arsenal, 5.7 million, and Gvardiol from Man City at 5.9 million. What's interesting with Gvardiol is his expected goal involvement. His XGI has spiked recently. The data suggests he's becoming more of an offensive outlet for City, not just a defender.
And the keepers.
Budget options?
Yep. Got to save cash somewhere. Dubravka at 4.0 million and Roofs at 4.6 million. They enable those stronger outfield defenders. Right. Captaincy for this wildcard team in Game Week 8, the safe long-term pick.
Gold medal, highest expected points, goes to Salah. Projected 7.62 expected points. Consistent.
In the backup.
Silver medal is Saka, projected 6.45 expected points.
Okay, now let's flip the script completely. Someone isn't wildcarding, but they're hitting the free hit button just for Game Week 8, 1 week only. Does the strategy completely reverse?
Totally reverses. Yeah, this is all about maximizing points for the single game week. Forget the long term. We're attacking the fixtures. This free hit team also hits the 100.0 million budget, but the projected score for the starting 11 jumps up.
Higher than the wildcard.
Oh, yeah. Projected 63.0000 expected points.
Yeah.
Because we can target those specific, easier fixtures that a wildcarder maybe can't commit to long term.
And the big change, I assume, is Haaland's back.
He's the cornerstone. Absolutely.
Yeah.
For a 1 week punt against Everton at home, you got to have him. He's projected for a massive 8.34 expected points. So, yeah, we did Salah's consistency for Haaland's explosive potential this week.
That huge investment in Haaland must mean compromises elsewhere, right? Especially defense. Who are the enablers?
Yeah, you have to get creative down bad. We're using some serious budget guys. Chimpong from Chelsea and Masuaku from Sunderland, both just 3.9 million.
Basically bench fodder.
Pretty much. They let us afford the starters. Calafiori, Gvardiol, and Botman again. Still targeting those high clean sheet odds from Arsenal, City, and Newcastle. And the model actually likes Roofs in goal again. Sunderland versus Wolves, maybe for save points.
Got it. And the captain for this all-out attack free hit team.
Gold medal has to be Haaland, right? That 8.34 expected points against Everton is just too big to ignore.
Makes sense. Silver.
Silver goes to Isak, actually. Projected at 7.16 expected points. Shows how good his fixture looks, too, even fitting him into a team with Haaland.
Okay, finally, the thrill seekers. The Differentials Wildcard. Managers using their wildcard but aiming for that huge rank jump with low-owned players 15% TSB or less. We saw it work wonders last week. What's the plan for Game Week 8?
Yeah, this is definitely the high-risk, high-reward play. The projection reflects that. 58.17 expected points for the starting 11. It's lower than the others, but that's not the point, is it?
Right. It's about the potential if those differentials hit. Slingshotting up the ranks.
Exactly. So who are the key guys the data is backing here? And, why take the risk on them with a wild card chip?
Lay it on us.
Okay, the big one is Isak. He's 10.6 million, but still only 10.8% TSB. He actually has the highest expected points in this entire differential lineup, 7.16.
Against Manchester United, though, that feels risky. Why does the data like him there?
Well, the data's digging into United's defensive numbers, specifically expected goals conceded XGC through the middle. It sees a weakness there. The algorithm thinks Isak will get good chances, quality chances, and this could be the start of a scoring run for him.
Interesting. And we also see Saka here, still under 15% owned somehow.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Saka's at 9.8% TSB. Still a fantastic differential pick, projected 6.45 expected points. Came off the penalty goal last week. And his underlying stats, especially expected assists, look really strong. The data backs him to keep ticking over. Okay,
give us the really deep cut, the player who screams differential wildcard.
I think that's got to be Sarr. From Crystal Palace, he's 6.5 million, only 6.3% TSB. He's flagged as being really key to how Palace attack. The data shows he's not just like an enabler, he's genuinely involved in creating good quality chances, high expected goal involvement potential. He's the kind of mid-price guy who could really power a rank jump if he hits.
Nice one. And captaincy for this Maverick team. Going for glory.
You got to trust the differentials if you're playing this way. Gold medal to Isak, 7.16 expected points. Silver medal to Saka, 6.45 expected points. Back in the core picks.
Fantastic breakdown. Okay, let's pivot quickly to a listener question we've seen popping up a lot on X, formerly Twitter. Someone asks, I have seen team-specific transfer tips on X. Can I get that from FPL Cheat Sheet?
Great question. And yes, absolutely you can. And it's totally free. It's actually one of the coolest ways our data model gets used directly for managers.
Okay, so how does it work? How can someone get this personalized advice?
Right. So every game week, We put a post out on the FPL Cheat Sheet X account asking people to reply with their team ID.
Their team ID. Where do they find that?
It's easy. When you're logged into the official FPL website, just go to your My Team page, look at the URL, the web address in your browser bar. There'll be a number in there that's your unique team ID.
Okay, so copy that number.
Yeah, copy that number, paste it as a reply to our post on X, and that's it. Our algorithm takes your ID, looks at your current squad.
And then what happens?
And then it generates a custom screenshot just for you, showing the top transfer suggestions tailored specifically to your team. It looks at who you own, the upcoming fixtures, player form, expected points, and suggests the moves that give you the biggest potential points boost.
Wow, okay. So it's like getting a quick data check specific to your squad situation before the deadline.
Exactly. It's like having a quick consult with the algorithm. Just post the ID, we do the number crunching, and send you back the suggestions. Super useful if you're stuck on a transfer decision.
That is genuinely invaluable, especially with deadlines always feeling like they're rushing up on you. Using that data, making informed choices, that's the key of this game week.
Definitely. Take a look at your team, maybe use that custom tool if you're unsure, and, trust the data you have.
Well, thank you for walking us through all those optimal data paths for Game Week 8. Whether you're on a wildcard, free hit, going differential, or just making standard transfers, we really hope this helps. Wish you all a very successful game week.
Yeah, good luck, everyone. And hey, if you want those custom tips and want to stay ahead, make sure you're following FPL Cheat Sheet on X. And subscribe to the channel here on YouTube and Spotify so you don't miss these deep dives. We'll be back next week to see how it all played out and look ahead to Game Week 9.